But Biden doesn't seem to me to understand the daily picture here. I mean, we know that he's been coached and he reads the prompter and all of that. But it doesn't seem like, whether you like Trump or not, Trump is on it. He knows what's happening. Now, he goes against his own best interest, which he is on this pandemic, but he knows. I think Biden even knows. So that is one of the big issues of the campaign. Now, 2 weeks from tonight, as I mentioned, the debate unfolds. But Donald Trump is going to have to discipline himself in that debate if he wants to knock Joe Biden out, because Biden will be rehearsed. What would you advise Donald Trump to do, Lauren?
I think President Trump has a tendency to get bogged down on the defensive mode when he gets attacked for some of the things that go on in his administration. I mean, you see this a lot throughout policy decisions when he gets attacked by the media, and I think it's going to happen the same way with the debate. So for President Trump to stay focused on the positive aspects, like you mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast, there's a lot that his administration has done that people just don't know about because it's not covered, because we're usually caught up in the drama du jour of whatever is happening, with the administration or with Democrats' attacks. I really think if President Trump used every moment to pivot to the things that his administration has accomplished and clearly articulate that, he would be much better served than trying to defend against some of the Democrats and Biden's attacks against his administration.
But Wallace is going to ask him questions, tough questions. And I assume Chris will ask Biden tough questions too. He has to. So the president's going to have to answer those questions, I believe. But I think the president's going to have to go on offense against Joe Biden, much as he did against Jeb Bush, against Ted Cruz, and his Republican challengers 4 years ago. I mean, he destroyed them on that stage. He made them look silly. And I think that he's going to do that. Go ahead.
Oh, I agree with you. However, I think that we've seen through the polling that attacks against Biden don't stick as well and aren't as defining as what Trump was able to do in the 2016 primary with, Lion Ted Cruz and, whatever his name was, Little Hands or whatever for Marco Rubio. I mean, those really stuck. And because those were less well-known national politicians, it really worked and he was able to brand his competition in a way that was to his favor. Joe Biden comes with such a strong brand, and especially among white working class rural voters, he is very well known and well liked. And so you're seeing that these attacks are not sticking as well. He's not able to brand him. And I think, you might hear this often in the news, but it's true. I think the dementia attacks are sort of sticking, but for the most part, attacks against Biden are not necessarily working in the way that Trump is used to. So he's got to have other things in his pocket besides just going on offense there.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.